Oh, oh my goodness. Nobody's even viewing me right now. Says I have zero number of viewers. Now I have two, three, five, six. Six number of viewers. Hello. Good to see you guys. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming and enjoy your time here with Not Max. Hi everybody, I am live. 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 It's alive. There we go. Look at that. Let's type up a storm. 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. There are 8 viewers. Come on, guys. I believe we can view. I believe. What was that? Huh, sounds like something crazy out there. Hi, Ashton. Hi, Eddie. Good to see you guys. I want to test the lag real quick. Cuse is even in. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you guys. Cuse. I haven't seen you in forever. I love this. Such a warm welcome. La tita. Bear Dad. So now I'm gone. Good, Bear Dad. Good to have you back. Well, it's good that you're here now. Aaron, good to see you, buddy. I love this. My good old friends. Everybody that was over at the old evil place who moved over here to the nice place. No, don't worry about it. Laundry got done. Good. Good. I like done laundry. Anyway, hi guys. Bear Dad. I love you. I just got done from being at Starbucks. I was working on math and physics equations. Not working on them. I was studying them. Did your cam change? It's been fuzzy last week. I don't know why. I thought I was doing this all in high def, but for whatever reason, give me 1 second. Let me see here. Let me see if I can switch to a different. It's been so weird lately. Advanced settings. Here we go. Maybe this is it. Just frame rate. I could turn it to, let's see, 23. Okay. Am I clear now? I was at Starbucks doing that. You're right. That's pretty good. Oh, here we go. High resolution. There, that's better. Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't have the high resolution put up on there. I don't have bandwidth for high pixel image. How's it working right now, Rancher? It's in high pixel image, but is it working well? It looks way better now on my end. This is nice. I've never seen it. There we go. There. Ashton says yes there. Campa says it's the same, but I think Campa might be dealing with a more lagged version of me. How are we doing now? Rancher, am I still coming in clear for you? Let's check this out. Better? Good. Cool, there we go. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a lag test. If you could all get ready, get your hands right by some kind of number, by the number keyboard, and get ready to hit enter right away too as soon as you press a number. I'm gonna have you type a number and hit enter, just so get a number out there. I want to test and see what the lag is like, so what kind of real-time conversation we're really having here. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I want you all to press 5. Oh, this is bad. Okay. So we're at about a 16-second lag. Alright. Nah, I hate that. It's better than 30 seconds. A lot of you guys are still typing 5s too. Some of you are closer to like close to 30 seconds, 25 seconds. Ranch is watching on his phone. Shit. Okay. Son of a bitch. Some of you guys are, wow, the 5s are coming in like, that's 45 seconds. Yeah, that's an easy 45 seconds. Some of you guys just came in with that. Rancher, yours makes sense because you're watching it from a mobile device. Makes sense. I like that. I like what Bear Dad referred to as the paranoid place. And then he called Landon said the USSR cam guys. Anyway, Don't judge shit for me because I live in a third world. No, I'm not judging you. I'm not surprised by ranchers though, because whenever I try to view this site from a mobile device, it takes a long time. It's about a 45-second. That makes sense for rancher. For the rest of you, if anybody's not viewing this on a mobile device and you're getting like a 45-second lag there, then I would suggest restarting my feed. That's what I would suggest. But anyway, good to see you guys. Like I said, I was over at the Starbucks right around the corner, feasting on coffee, and then I had a Subway sandwich too next door. I had the Subway right next to there. And then I was doing physics, studying more of my two-dimensional movements. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, basically some pretty simple stuff. I just enjoy it. It's a hobby. Hobby. You know, one thing I'm realizing though, as I dig deep and more deep into math and such, is I'm not a numbers guy. I don't get it. I don't get why I'm not a numbers guy. I get that I'm not a numbers guy, and I do get numbers, but I'm just not. I don't think mathematically normally, which is weird because I'm usually a systematic thinker too, and I look for patterns and stuff like that, which is what you would think mathematicians and such would look like. But for whatever reasons, my algebra is just horrid, absolutely horrid. Here I'm doing calculus problems, you know, and I'm dealing with, you know, integration and all that shit, and you know, but for whatever reason, when I get certain problems, I get stuck on the algebra of them, how they work. It's horrible. It's so stupid. But when I get a firm understanding of the calculus, it's because I did it through the visual sense. Does that make sense? Math may as well be Chinese to me. I wouldn't say it's that difficult. Chinese, if I'm correct, they have like 56,000 characters that you can like learn or something. I don't know. Hey, Buckby, good to see you, buddy. And he types 5 like 8 minutes later. What a jackass. So, anyway, so yeah, I'm realizing it because my ex-girlfriend is a math teacher, and she loves numbers, loves them. And the funny thing is, you know, as we both do through math, she thinks so differently than I do with it. I'm very visual, so visual. In fact, when I imagine, me and Camp had this conversation one time. When I imagine numbers and sounds and stuff like that, they're all shapes to me, and they're shapes. I imagine shapes when I hear that stuff. For whatever reason, when I think of numbers click better with me when a shape is involved. When I can apply it. When I can apply math to real life, I can excel with it so much better. So much better. Yeah, that's correct. Me so horny. Me and my 8-minute leg. God. Good God, Bear Dad. Look at that little boy. Fuck, I look so young. Look at my full head of hair, too. I do not look like that anymore. Nah, fuck it, whatever. I like it, Bear Dad. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you, buddy. Mike's reaction to my 8-minute leg. Let's see it. Oh, it scrolled way down on me. Fuck. I like that. That's good. Brandon, good to see you, buddy. Rah, ooh la la. It's ga, 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 ga. That is a cute picture. I mean, I'll be honest. I like that picture. So funny, my build looks identical when I lean out. Anyway, so yeah, that's been my thoughts for the day as I've been trying to figure that out. Have I been dieting? I look tight? No. Eating about the same I normally do. I don't eat as much junk. You know, I started adding in complex carbs again because sometimes I go the entire day without eating much, so I slam down, like, you know, subs. I've been into subs lately. I don't know why. I've been eating a lot of sub sandwiches, and I eat a lot of whole wheat with them. But then I don't need to eat again for like another 4 hours. Oh my God, it feels so good. I'm like sick and tired of having to eat every 2 seconds. It sucks. That pig is sold. Yeah, Ranch, that's actually when Hostmaster John was trying to fuck me. That's when he was interested in hooking up with me. It was when I was a little baby back then. Um, I did not look like that at that age. Tell me when I was a baby? Yeah. I'm on that Subway guy diet. I'm on the Jared diet. No, but I've been working out more too. Like I've been pretty consistent in the gym, like at least like 3 to 4 times a week. So like I don't know, I'm starting to see my muscles coming back, and I can see myself tightening up. And on days where I'm dieting correctly, today's like I can kind of start seeing my abs pop back out again. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not usually in the bread, Brandon. That's funny that you say that. I can't. I don't know why. I get sleepy when I eat it. But I don't know. Lately, it's been all right. I think it's because like I do an entire day without eating. It's horrible. So when I do that, then I go hit the gym or something. I usually try to get like a quick juice in or some fruits in before I go hit the gym, and then I'm like hungry as shit at the end of the workout. So then I run off to go get a sub sandwich or eat something that fills me up. I am, Campa. I'm just angry that Postmaster John did not give me money for sex or offer it. I was trying to sound a little bit like Obama there. The people that put this country together will rise up, and I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I mean, it's unusual for you to be full for hours. Well, not hours. It's just I'm used to eating like fruits and chicken, and then all of a sudden I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry again, and you get so tired of trying to eat it all the time. Well, thank you, Bear Dad. Juice, as in like fruits and orange juice, grape juice. I don't know, stuff like that. Postmaster John jokes today. Joke Johns. I can't. I'm dyslexic. I'm not sure I'd rather fuck Postmaster John and Jake. Oof. Okay, let's talk about something different. I don't. Anyway, I don't know what I was gonna say. I had something I was gonna say. Oh, steroids? No, I'm done with steroids. I tried them. They didn't really. I don't know. They're good for speeding you back up to where you want to be, or to where you've been before. Like that's what I noticed with them. But if I were to do, it would make no sense for me to do steroids. It just doesn't. I've got no need for it. I don't know. I figured I'd try just to see what it could do and stuff, but it really, I don't know. The only person I could imagine wanting to take steroids would be a bodybuilder, a professional bodybuilder who is, really stacking on more than just 1 or 2 steroids, too. They're like doing 3 or 4 at a time. Those are the guys. That's where it makes sense to do that. Campa, I actually ended up taking work off last night because I had a shit ton of homework to get done for today. And I still gotta get some done. I had to get it done. It was due by midnight last night. But so I ended up taking actually the night off and finishing that up. And then I stayed up till probably like 2, reading up on my calculus stuff. I'm really trying to jump ahead on all my subjects, so that way when I walk into them, I've got some familiarity. I can't say words today. I could be a DJ with this kind of sounding voice, but unfortunately I will not be able to talk. So that's what that's what I was doing all night last night. It was good. It was good to not have to go into work actually too. I like that. Plus we had like 8 security guys on. My finals are coming up on the next 2 weeks here. I've got some next week and I've got some the week after. What will I wear for my finals? My lucky underwear. I have some Batman underwear that Sylvan has sent to me, and I love wearing them. And where the fuck is Toei? I don't know. Looking at Doug was enough for Mike to not take roids anymore. Listen, Doug is not a result of steroids. Doug is a result of I do not do squats. Doug did nothing but work his lats and his pecs and some abs. And so from the front with his shirt off and his pants on, he looked great. But if you took his pants off, turned him to the side, and then looked at his back, he had a wide back, but there was no deepness to it. Does that make sense? I'm not all about that.
Hey Mike, how do you feel about US Cam guys charging $40 a month for what you're giving out for free? Well, Bear Dad, I have to argue that what they're giving out or what they're charging for is much different from what I'm giving out. They do have I would have to argue a more quality product right now. One, I make you guys get on Ustream. That's a bitch to deal with. Two, I just sit and talk with you guys. I'm not taking off my shirt and flexing or doing anything like that. There's really no sex appeal to my shows. And I really I don't know. What Landon's going over with US Cam guys, and maybe right now it's a little bit lagging. I'm hearing people say this and that about it. But what he's doing over there is he wants to provide eventually, like kind of like a TV show network kind of thing. So no, I'm not downplaying myself. I'm being completely honest. So I can't quite say, that what he's charging is bad or unfair. I think it's I feel like they're two different things. They aim to do the same thing. Landon's very big. He knows the idea of what a community is and what it can be. And he saw with the frat pad, as did I. So I decided not max. Why not? Camp and I decided not max. And we know the value of that community as well. Len knows it as well. He's trying to do it. He's trying to do it in just a different way. That's all. So if you're asking necessarily, about us going for the same thing, a community, yeah. But I mean, in the end, you do get different concepts of how that community is reached. So I would have to say, after enough product is on there, after they got enough guys, after they got a good core cast put together, and after they got enough content for you guys, it'll be worth your money, I would think. So, just like coming to both sites, they are two totally different sites. Exactly. They are totally different. I would definitely argue that these are that notmax.com versus usacamguys.com, two totally different things. There's really not going to be any kind of sexual tease over here. Sure, there could. I actually was talking to you guys about this. I was thinking about setting up some cams in my room. The thing is I'm rarely even home. It made no sense to do it, just because I'm constantly at school or at work, running around. So there's really no voyeurism to it, like I had planned originally. That still could come in later, but nonetheless, it's not going to be It's not going to be that. I would say, if anything, mine's going to be based with much more humor, much more goofiness, much more of me. That's the kind of guy I am. That's the kind of guy I've always been. It's just a goofy clown. So that would be the difference. I would have to argue. Oh, Ashton. So we don't want to stare at Zeus all day. What's wrong with Zeus? Will you take us to the water parks? And I would actually love to do that. Right now they have what's called what is it? Wet Electric? Is that what it's called? I don't know. They got some kind of concert. It's like right down the road from me. Actually, I could drive here in 2 minutes and take you guys there. But it's at a place called Big Surf, and there's a bunch of people down over there right now. Like that would be a perfect spot to go take you guys to. But anyway, that's it's not so much Wet Electric. Yeah, that's what it is. That's where Land's going today? Yeah. No, it's awesome. It's pretty badass from what I know. Unfortunately, I got to work tonight, so I've got no time for that. Post a pic of your elbows for Mike to see. Brandon, I'd like to see your elbow pics, please. Or some weenus pics. Weenus pics are good. So yeah, that's going back to the difference there, that's a great question, Bear Dex. I'm sure somewhere somebody's thinking, asking the same thing. And the truth is they aim for same concepts or same overall endings, but different concepts of how to get there. So, that being said too, wouldn't be surprised if you saw some crossing of the sites later on. Wouldn't be surprised at all. It wouldn't be a bad thing at all. So, I don't know. I would definitely say this, that as far as I go, and as far as, me, myself and Campa, we're at a huge advantage. Huge advantage. And I'll tell you why. I don't have to, there's not much money having to go into this. it's hosting for the domain name and the website. I've already had that stuff. If you ask me, in this day and age, you should have a domain and such. You should be able to access servers and such. It's kind of common. So I feel like it's an expense that's going to be paid for no matter what, which is like $100 a year for me. That's not bad. We've got Ustream, which sometimes can be shit, but I'm not paying for it. I didn't have to pay for it. I didn't have to install it. I just log in and use it. So, there's a lot of things here that we have to the advantage. As far as, for being on cam and being able to talk to you guys, hello, what have I been doing, like, pretty much this entire time, for the last, 5 years? I've been on cam. I've been talking to people all the time, So, so not only do I've got all these things at my disposal, I've got myself. I've got Campa, who is willing, to do a lot of help for me during the times where I can't be doing stuff on here. It does. It's a great. We kind of got this great little magical thing put together, and I've always come up with creative ideas as far as like different videos and such. I can do that shit on the flip of a dime all day long, So we kind of got it, I don't necessarily want to get a group together on this site because I think it gets difficult to manage. Then you got to start counting on all the people showing up. Then you got to count, on so many different things. And that just becomes, that's almost like extending yourself out beyond what you're capable of being able to do. And right now, we just don't have, the capital to do so. And by capital, I don't even mean just financial. I mean, the ability to depend on other things, on other people. I don't have the time for that either. Hey, Bob, good to see you. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You're good. It's good to just see you all together. So, so that is the advantage that myself and Campa have, are just being able to, to be able to do this site with just us. We've got the code written for it. We've got, all this different stuff set up, on the server. We've got the camera, So I didn't really have to, this didn't cost anything to put into it. Would I like to get my own server? Fuck yes. I gotta wait though until I got time to maintain that kind of stuff. I gotta figure out how to balance it, and then on top of that, if I get my own server, then I gotta get a business line for internet. Then that's where stuff starts, accruing. If that's the right word. Starts stacking up. Time capital. Exactly, Aaron. No, you're right on the money with that. So that's basically, that's. Some people would argue and say, well, Land's got the advantage of that, and he does because he's got more time and he's got the ability to be able to throw all that stuff in. For me, where I'm at and for where Campa's at, it's an advantage because, I don't got time to necessarily go take a brand new built server, install the right stuff into it, figure it all out, learn Linux in 1 week. I know a little bit of Linux and I'm familiar with it. But, there's a lot of different shit. I'd have to get a manual for that and start looking that all up. I wouldn't mind. If I did that, I might as well become Linux certified, So this summer, that stuff could probably end up happening, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it happening this summer. And, and if more financial capital comes in for me. My truck is almost done, paid off here soon, so that's going to be nice. That means a little bit more extra money I'll be able to start saving and such. So, I would like to, get some other sources of income set up, and if I can start getting more income in, then I can put more money into the site, and overall it could end up being all right. So, other than that, really, you've been on cam. What do you mean, Brandon? I have lives. Well, it's not that I have. It's not. You can't say that. I hate it when people say, "Oh, you got a life, Mike." You can't necessarily, be on here all the time on Max. And you know what? In all honesty, this is part of this. I think what ends up happening is maybe I get priorities and I have to stack them in a certain way. So school obviously comes first, and being able to support myself. Those two are tied for first. I got to make sure that I'm making a living to be able to live, and then I got to make sure I'm doing well in school. Otherwise, I'm going to school for absolutely, nothing. If I'm not doing well, then that probably means I'm not learning, which, what am I doing, networking there? If I'm not learning anything, I'm not, what's the point of networking? So, what are you guys, what the fuck is this shit, Buckby? That's just weird. I don't even, that's scary. Giggles make a tongue, right? Exactly. Anyway, so yeah, I mean that's kind of, that's where everything is at as far as all this different stuff goes. Oh shit, it worked. Of course it worked. If only, Bob, it's funny that you say that. If I could clone myself, or if I could somehow make the day last 2 times the length of what it really is, it would be amazing if days were 48 hours and we didn't have to sleep, more than 5 hours. I would tell you, gosh, I could live such a different life. I often find myself looking at the clock at 3 a.m. after studying, and I'm like, fuck, like, I want to do more studying, and I have to force myself to lay down and go to bed, wake back up in a few hours, and get back at it all again. It's like, it sucks. It does. If I could clone myself, that would be great. If I could extend time, good God, I would love it. But for now, I have to put up with it. So yeah, so that's kind of, that's where all that different stuff is, and it's like, I don't know. That is what it is. So, yeah. Anyway, hi. If you would clone yourself, give me one too. If I'm gonna clone myself once, I might as well do it all the time for you guys. Yeah, then I'll just send you all separate little versions of me. But none of them can be as superior as me. Okay, you guys will get like the second best thing. What I'll do is I'll like genetically modify the clones so that way they're good, but they're not as good. Aaron, that clean would break a dick. God, could you imagine trying to Buckbee, that picture, that little GIF that you posted, if I saw a woman doing that, I would be scared. For not only my well-being, but my penis. I would be scared for it. That would just be a nervous wreck. Mike could extend time, if he could find a way. If I could extend time, if I could find a way, I'd do everything that I do normally in 1 day, in 2 days. Oops, excuse me. We all could have our own mic. I know, right? Think about that. Hey, by the way, you guys want to hear something really cool? I came across an article. Is it bad I got a boner? It is, Buckbee. Maybe you sent this to me. Campa, did you send this to me about quantum physics and the internet? Or did I find that? As I start getting stuff confused. Would you have to feed it? Well, of course. You have to feed the little Michael. Feed him. He's hungry. He's Triple H. He's a hungry hippo. I'm pretty sure I actually came across it. Campa, just go to Google News if you're curious on it. And type in quantum internet. Anyway, this is awesome, guys. They are convinced, actually we're able to do it now. I mean, because you guys ever heard of something called quantum entanglement? Sounds like mania. It's not. Well, anyway, quantum entanglement is a teleportation of information instantaneously. So like, let's say if I had something 100 miles that way and I had information on an electron, I could get it there in an instant. So it wouldn't travel the speed of light, it would travel instantaneously to that other electron. Now that's just the information. The electron itself would still stay here. That being said, they think that it could be great for our communications because obviously stuff takes time right now. As this video feed is transferring to you guys, there's time in between, roughly 15 seconds. Could be even less than that. Well, you guys could be getting a little less because then you have to, hey Snowman, good to see you. Yeah, no, Camp, I figured because I remember I came across it. But anyway, when you guys get that, then you have to type into this chat, which then logs the message into the SQL database, which is constantly pulling from there to see what message is up, puts it up for me. So there's time while this is happening. Granted, it's happening at roughly the speed of light. Nonetheless, it's still taking time. If we could do that shit instantaneously, we'd have real-time communication. It would be as if though you were right in front of me, and stuff like that. So, in fact, it could probably be faster if you think about it technically. Because if you think about it, when I speak to you, you can see me, but think of the billionth of a second, or the 100th billionth of a second it takes for my mouth to look like it's moving to you, and then the sound even to travel, which travels slower than the speed of light. So you're technically hearing and seeing me speak in the past. Weird. Anyway, so SQL means squeal like a pig. All right, Deliverance. I remember the first time I saw Deliverance. um, but yeah. So anyway, that is that. What was I saying? Is that, Mr. That's? Forgot. Physicist report and nature. Yep, that's it. There it is. Yeah, and they do it in crystals. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Campa. That's what I was reading about the other day. Yeah, was that if they can do this, then they would put it in the crystals, so information would be being transferred through crystals. But think about that. If we had an internet made of quantum mechanics, think about how quickly shit would travel. It'd be bam in your face. I just think that's great. You know, the other day I downloaded a song on my iPhone that was 9.2 megabytes, right? In fact, let me see what song it was. Good God, Buckby. What the fuck? Thanks, Obama. Oh my God. Alright, let me show this. I like this one. Buckby's on his gift game today. Okay, check this out, guys. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, just a mess. Oh, no. Thanks, Obama. That's like that Jenna Marbles video that I posted. And everybody's just blaming Obama for everything. It's ridiculous. It got dark out tonight. Thanks, Obama. Anyway, so what was I saying? Something else I was gonna say. The crystals. Oh, good God, Twilio. I don't like the world entangled. It means. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about the song I downloaded. Let me go grab my phone over here real quick. Fuck, I got like goddamn 16 text messages. 1 second. Small. Oh, gross. Jesus Christ. Okay. So anyway, I was just thinking about this. When I was a younger lad, about roughly what, seventh grade or so. I think in 6th grade we got my first computer. Or was it 7th grade? No, I lied. 5th grade. In 5th grade, we got our first computer. It was a compact with literally like 7 gigabytes of space on it? Yeah. About 7 gigabytes. Think about that. 7 gigabytes of space. When I was in 5th grade, on our first home desktop. Like, imagine that. 7 gigabytes on a desktop. You can get fucking 30 gigabytes on my keychain. I have a little tiny USB plug-in with 30 gigs. Insane. Anyway, so and you know we had dial-up internet and all that stuff. I remember trying to download music. Yeah, it was 5th grade. That's when we got it. So I remember trying to download music, and it honestly took me. It would take me about, you know, like a 5 gigabyte song would take 5 megabyte song, 5 megabytes of space of a song would take roughly 10 minutes to download, right? Well, I know that now, Snow. I mean, 7 gigabytes is trivial today. No, I know that, Snow. That's what I'm trying to point out, is that 7 gigabytes is not that much. So, basically, it would take me about 10 minutes to download a 5 megabyte song. I downloaded a 9.5 megabytes song the other day, and what was it? It was a Led Zeppelin song. Yeah. Bron E-R, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Bron Stomp, whatever. 9.5 megabytes, right? No joke. Downloaded on my phone in less than like 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, I had a whole entire song. Am I not live? What happened? What happened? Fuck. I didn't restart. Wow, Brandon's just fucking with me. So anyway, I just thought that was amazing when you think about that, you know. So now imagine being able to get an entire song instantaneously. Instantaneously. Here, I'll play the song. Anyway. Okay, I'm fine. Alright. So, I don't know. I came into this world at a perfect time. To where, for me, I grew up not having a computer. I grew up not having my own cell phone. I grew up on this stuff. And then I was in that perfect transition where I got it. So I still remember that stuff from not having it to when I got it to now. It's insane. I love Led Zeppelin. Rob, what's up, buddy? See, that's insane, Snowman. That's insane. 2-hour HD movies, 5 gigabytes in less than 70 seconds. The transformation of information. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. The transportation of information is just insane these days. It's insane. So, I don't know. Lewis, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you've stayed stuck with technology for quite a while. Fuck, did everything just freeze on me? There we go. Anyway, maybe I'm one of the few people that truly appreciate that. I don't know. Which is funny because most of you are older in here, so I would think you guys would be right up on the same thing. But then again, I think maybe some of you guys, have been downloading a lot of stuff. I don't know. Brandon, you're the same age as me. No, actually, never mind. You're a little younger. What's up, Throb? Good to see you. Man, my shit is going slow. This is horrible. And what sucks is I gotta get off right now. I just realized it's like it's 10 to 6. I gotta get out of here because I literally got stuff to go. I gotta get ready for work. Well, bye, Mike. You see, that's what I'm waiting for. Is I have to say it to you guys. I wait like 30 seconds. I'm like, fuck. Oh, guys, I really do gotta get going. I'm not even joking. I literally gotta get the fuck out of here. I've got work to get off to. I've got to get stuff done before work too. Fix my hair before I go out. I'm keeping it like this. I'm kidding. I'm not going out. I got work to do. Bob, no, thank you for coming, man. Guys, I'll be on tomorrow at noon. I will be checking my P.O. box this week. I love you guys. You all take care. Have a great evening. Be safe if you go out tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon if you guys want to pop on in. And, yeah. Should be good. Alright, I'm really going to get going now. Love you guys.